Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This time I'm kind of asking for your help with this piece because I'm asking questions as to where this was actually made, and you might already see what I'm getting at. I wrote this off as a Bohemia or Eastern or Central European piece, possibly German. And I saw online some bowls which were described as American Brilliant Cut. Now I don't normally have that at the forefront of my mind because I don't think there's a lot of it in Australia. American Brilliant Cut was produced, I think, more around the turn of the century, back 1900, that kind of period. But some of the pieces I saw really reminded me of this piece, and so I've just pulled it out to have a look. First thing I notice is you kind of have this Star of David effect, but if you look at it, it's lopsided. Can you see that? If you look at the right hand side, it stretches out too far. I don't think you would see that on a Bohemia piece. Now you're probably thinking, well, what about the wear to the base? If you think it's possibly that old, it's just so hard to tell because it's all cut. Let me try turning off. That looks worse. You see this? It's quite heavy. There's scuffing here, and there is some wear here and there where it rests on the cutting, but it's very hard to make a judgment on where. However, you do have, again, not sure if you'll see this very well, but you have a lot of little flea bites here, bigger one on the outside, here. Hadn't noticed this because of the design of the rim. All this is chipped in here, and here, so there's one bigger chip on the outside somewhere too, maybe right there. And so it's been through the wars a bit. There's a big old chip off one of the pinwheels, I think sort of here. Another one there on the outside. So it does take a bit of time for this attrition to wear up. It's a bit scuffed on the inside, but not too much. You have these big pinwheels which take up whole panels on the side. The cutting itself is actually very, very well done, and a little more detailed than they gave it credit for. Like if you look here, these are actually little hexagons, and they're pointed, but then the top's been shaved off or left in relief. So little hexagonal cushions with a flat top, and then you have more like just strawberry cutting here. These are little square, rectangular shapes. I think the pinwheel was used on American Brilliant Cut a fair bit. This sort of cutting here is quite interesting. It really is. It's very heavy. A better bowl than I really gave it credit for. So, just don't know if I can call it American Brilliant Cut or not. It's not like I've found others that are really quite like it. It's definitely different from like a Queen's Lace with the jagged rim, because I've come across those a few times. So, whether it's German or American, I'm hoping someone maybe has seen a similar one who's watching this and can tell me in the comments whether they think it's like a mid to late 20th century European piece or an antique American piece or something else. I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching.